Bastion is a beautiful place. It's basically, as I said before, it's your home base, and it's where you go to upgrade your stuff, and it's your safe place from all the crap that's going on around you, and you can spend as much time there as you want.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Ugh, oh, my face. Oh, never gets old. Me falling flat on my face. Never gets old.
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Yay! We found the old man. Right, so this stranger, aka the old man, is pretty much who's narrating the entire game. And he gives you sort of helpful tips along the way, here and there, and tells you what and what not to do. And if you if you collected any items like I did before with this crystal beret thing, or anything else you pick up along the way, then you pretty much give it, you don't give it back to him, but you show it to him and he tells you a little bit about what the item means or what it's for or something like that, and if it can help you out. So yeah, let's see what this does.
I tried to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, alright. Except no one else showed up.
Alright, so the idea is that this Bastion was kind of like a safe room for the apocalypse, but only me and the old guy showed up, which is, that's not good. It pretty much means that there's very little chance of anybody else surviving.
Kid ain't finished here yet.
Whatsoever. Right, so now that we've got the core and we've gone back to the Bastion, we press E when we get to the monument and the core goes in like so.
Just like that, the Bastion comes alive.
Yeah, so the more cores...
growing again. Growing stronger.
Would you shush?
Kid's gotta put its power to good use.
Yeah, the more cores you collect...
can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Okay, I think he's finished talking. Yeah, the more cores that you collect, the more it restores the Bastion, and the more things you can have going on with it, like the more buildings, etc. Now, you can only build one building at a time after each level. It has a maximum of 6 buildings to have, 3 on each side. But then you can also upgrade the buildings to have more things going on with them at the same time. So yeah, you pretty much restore this whole place and make it awesome.
It ain't gonna build itself. Well, not entirely.
Well, I can't go anywhere just yet. I'm just gonna. Okay, we're gonna show you one of the things that you can build.
Kid ponders what to build.
Forgery. That's the one I was trying to think of earlier. Jesus. Okay, so there's a forgery. It's pretty much where you upgrade your weapons. Lost and Found is the shop where you can buy stuff for upgrades, like the materials, like I mentioned. Or you can buy extra skilled abilities or alcohol. You can buy lots of different weird stuff there. Shrine is pretty much for extra challenges when you're killing stuff. It pretty much activates idols, which basically make it more difficult for you to kill things and survive. However, at the same time, the more shrines and idols you've got activated at the shrine, the more shards that you collect at the end of each level. So if you're a pro, not like me, I've had experience of this game, but I'm not a pro, and I just get killed when I try and activate as many shrines as I can, let alone, more than 5. I can activate 5 out of... There's 10 of them overall. I can activate 5 and just about live, but not often. So yes, the shrine is mainly used for pros when they want to gain when they want to gain more money and more shards, and they know they won't take as much damage. Memorial is pretty much for your upgrades, again in the sense of gaining shards. As you go along in your journey, you'll unlock certificates which allow you to gain more money and experience. Things like using your weaponry, like using the breaker's bow to kill 3 enemies at once, or using the hammer to kill 10 enemies in 5 seconds or something like that. It's little things like that that basically give you a lot of money for little different things you can do. So if you are low on shards and you're dying for upgrades for your weapons, then the best way is to go out into some of the levels later on that I'll show you and unlock some of these certificates to gain more money. Right, the arsenal is pretty much like I showed you before, as well as the distillery. That's for swapping around your weapons, and that's for swapping around your alcohol. So yeah, I think I'm gonna build. What shall I build first? I'll build an arsenal because it's useful swapping around weapons and changing them up. Okay, with a click, and there's a building. So that's the arsenal, and it's now forever on the Bastion, and I can use it whenever I want. So you can't attack here, by the way. It's all super peaceful.
You don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Super peaceful. Right, okay, here we have the Skyway again. And this, as you can see, sends...
You can ride the wind of distant land.
Yeah, pretty much it sends you off to overview the map. Here we are at the Bastion here now. That's where we've just come from. And here are the next two places that we can go to. Now, this is the next level, but this is a part of many training grounds that will show up along your journey, which basically allow you to have more upgrades and allow you access to more materials for your upgrades with different weapons. This one is for the Breaker's Bow. There are, as you can see, the map is actually pretty damn big. As I'm just going to quickly show you, yeah, it's a pretty big map, and there's a lot of levels to go, as well as training grounds for different weapons, which I'll try and unlock all of the things to show you with. But again, they are training grounds, and they are, yeah, they're tricky. So, right, I'm not sure how we're doing for timing, but I think the next thing I'll show you is the training grounds after I've done with the Bastion. So yeah, let's have a quick overview of the Bastion before I sign off. There you go. Look around. So as you'll see here, there's another 3 sections to add on this side. Let's go and talk to the old man again quickly before I sign off. Let's have the core.
I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch.
Yeah, so that was useful. Yeah, this is my crest that your character starts off with in the game, and he has it throughout the entire game, and it's pretty much like his, well, it's just his little, like, part of his character. It's his only sort of replicaries that he's got left from the Calamity, that he's just kept hold of it.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores.
Yeah, so that, as well as it being a piece to remember of the past, it's also going to help me find other cores to plug in here and activate more things to do with the Bastion. So yeah, next part I think I'm going to show you the training grounds, and then we'll move on to the next level, and we'll get another core, and we'll open another building. So yeah. Right, so this has been me, Xian, with the User's Guide to Bastion, Part 3, and I'll see you next time.